Wednesday, January the 2nd. Getting to home. But the Lord God called to the man, "Where are you?" When was the last time you played hide and seek? How long did it take for someone to find you? Or better yet, how long did it take for you to get tired of hiding? Most people who play this game want to be found. It's no fun to hide forever by yourself. The reward comes when you try to make it home before getting caught. Adam and Eve didn't want to stay hidden alone either. They wanted to be found, and they must have known God would find them. He had been with them in the garden before. So why hide in the first place? Shame. Shame causes us to feel bad about who we are, and it makes us forget what we know. But God calls out to us, reminding us we are His, and the reward comes when we make it home with Him. As you begin the new year, remember who you are. Remember whose you are. Leave behind whatever shame you're hiding behind and just come home. Abba, Lord, I don't want to be afraid to face you. Help me make the choices I need to make to stay on the right path. Help me make it home to you. Amen. Finch. Morning, guys. Guess what this person did who's hiding? She just said to me, "Ah, there's a birdhouse on the bird table." What she meant was, there's a bird on the bird table. Oh, bless her. To be fair, we went to bed at 4. It's now this time. So it's no surprise she's talking gibberish. Oh my god, I've just realised what I look like. Oopsie. But Jesus Christ. It is bloody freezing, guys. But the problem is, it's as cold as it is outside than it is inside. And it's because of no heating. Not nice. It's really taken my breath away. Like, literally. But it's 5 minutes into the appointment. Luckily it's just up the road, but Soph's forgot something. But I'm not looking forward to it. Really not. Wish us luck. Good girl.
They've definitely got more room up here to play, haven't they, guys? It's really open as well, which is quite good. Because it means that we don't have to worry about hitting people's houses. You having fun? You having fun? Good catch, Dixie. Well done. Yeah, she likes it better up here. I can tell already. You having fun? You cheeky bum. I was just like wondering. It's around your face. It's around your face. Albert? I think she's doing. You having fun too? I think what I was doing is eating rabbit poop because they've got like wild rabbits up here. Oh, Dixie. You gonna bring it here? Good girl. Oh, nice try, Pickle. Ooh, it slid into my face, everyone. Good girl. And what's quite nice about up here as well is even though it's wet, there's not much actual mud around here because nobody ever really comes up here. Whereas obviously we go out the front pretty much every day. Oh, nice try, baby girl. Nice try. So you may at some point get my finger in this, like that. I apologise. I'm not very good at multitasking. Well done, Dixie. I was just over there sniffing around. Is that fun, Alba? I can see your tail coming faster. Oh, nice try, baby girl. Hi. Oh, she violently threw it at me. What a cheeky bum. Good catch, Dixie. What's good about up here as well is it actually seems to float. I guess outside the front of our house, we're so worried nowadays about hitting people's houses that we're obviously not putting as much effort in. Whereas up here, are you playing too? Is that fun, Dixie?
So I just came out of my appointment and it was actually really good. It was really nice. He recognises me from on the ward.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Also, not that great, but...
So, what we done was we tested my oxygen levels on the Eclipse, which is what I'm on now. 97.
Oh.
He had an Inogen there.
Yeah.
The Eclipse and the Inogen, for people that don't know, are concentrators that provide oxygen. So we put the Inogen on and my sats stayed the same.
Oh.
He wanted to see what happens to my oxygen without the oxygen. So what happens to my oxygen levels, for those that I don't have a clue what I'm talking about. And I think it was less than a minute.
It's not you beeping, is it?
No. It's the forklift truck in there. In less than a minute of having the oxygen off, my sats plummeted to 89.
Okay. Staying on oxygen then, babe.
Yeah, and I'm thinking the times that I do get take it off on a night time sometimes, I think I might need to keep it on.
So,
Because he was just like, oh, you dropped very... Hey, there's our car.
dirty.
He was like, oh, you dropped very quickly.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
No wonder you, even to the extent that when you go to the toilet sometimes you don't...
I'm out of breath and stuff.
Yeah.
So, we are getting the Inogen back. We are keeping 4 cylinders. We were going to do 5, but he is putting a conserver on my cylinders, which changes my cylinders to post.
Wow.
So they will last longer.
A,
Should be double the time.
yeah, A, I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't.
And B, why didn't they do that before?
Because I've never seen somebody in an oxygen clinic before.
Yeah, but you just thought that the oxygen people would have said, well, you can get this.
Yeah. Next, he is sending me another new CPAP mask.
Oh.
But it's going to be pretty much the same as the other ones, or it is the same. But he's sending some tape to put on it, some special tape, to try and stop it from irritating my face. Because as you can see, my cheeks are very red today. Have you noticed that, babe? My red cheeks?
Yeah.
I'll try and show you guys.
Oh, you're looking at me, are you?
Red cheeks. Yeah, I wanted to show them your excitement.
The whole time you were looking at me and I didn't even know.
Yep.
Oh.
And because I have not had a sleep study since I've had my CPAP, and I still get very tired during the day,
Which has been a while that you had it.
just over 2 years.
Yeah.
The last recording was August or September 2016.
A long time ago.
So he's also arranging for another sleep, like a basic sleep study, so the wrist one. But so the best thing is, we don't have to go collect this because he's going to send the mask and the sleep study in the post. Yay! Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoop whoop.
Yay.
And then we just got to send it back in the post.
Amazing.
Yeah. So yeah. Do 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 do. So all in all, very good appointment. Yay, yay. But people,
Very sad moment.
very sad moment. We are at Pets at Home because whilst I went into my appointment, we were up the area where there's some rabbits that they like to play with. They don't attack them, they don't whatever else.
All that, don't worry.
And as Soph got me in the car and then she got herself in the car. Oh, this is an awkward moment.
Well, they're looking at you.
Yeah. I'm gonna change it to this side. Yeah, whilst Soph was out with them and then she got back into the car, she noticed, I don't know if you guys remember, but Dixies' dew claw, it's because there's a dog, babe. Dixies' dew claw, which is the one down here, it's been hurting her. Well, she's just got in the car and it's hanging off, so you can see like into her foot.
Like the quick, you know, the bit that you
Yeah.
cut, I can see that.
Yeah. So
Oh my gosh, that dog is so fluffy.
so we're going to quickly run into Pets at Home because that's where our vets are, and we're going to see if we can get like a bandage and a dressing, just to cover it up and clean it up. But they might obviously want to see her, but we don't know yet, so we're just going to have to go in there and ask and see what we can do to help our baby girl. I mean, it's good that the nail has finally come off because of the way it was cracked and it was hurting her, but this is going to be a painful recovery. So let's go see what we can do. So we went into the vets and we went in and we said, we just took the girls out for a run and Dixie's dew claw is hanging off and she's in a lot of pain. The receptionists were amazing. They just said, just bring her straight in. So we took her in and they got one of the nurse people, practitioner people, and she had a look quickly whilst we were with Pickle in the consultation room. And then what they did is they took her out the back just to put a muzzle on her, because obviously she's in pain. The dogs, they are unpredictable when they're in pain, so they put a muzzle on and had a proper look at the back. She needs to have like a surgical sedative sort of procedure done. So she's now with them having some sedation and having the nail taken off, a good clean, because obviously they were out running in mud and everything, and we don't know what's there. So yeah, go from highs to lows. Just shows how unpredictable life is, and it's crap. Our baby girl's never had to have anything like this done before, and it sucks. Alba's here on the front, and she doesn't have a clue what's going on. She's lost. She hasn't got her friend. I haven't got my baby. Hope she's okay. Soph's just ran into Tesco's to print off some Hermes postage stuff to send the engraver back. And then we're going to go home. I've got my nebs to do and then my meds. It's like 12 o'clock already, but obviously we were technically going to be home an hour ago. So I've got all that to do. I've got a headache already. Obviously going from being at oxygen clinic and then turning my oxygen off and doing all the little tests and stuff. Obviously my body can't cope without the oxygen. And then obviously coming back and us discovering Dixie's foot. Really hate that things can go from so amazing to so shite so quickly.
Not really much to say about this, really. Just really cute. Really, really cute. She's a bit out of sorts because Pickle isn't here. Oh, baby girl. Good girl.
We are now off to go and collect Dixie. Yay. We haven't heard anything. We just had the phone call to say that we can go pick her up. So we're now on the way to do that. Fingers crossed that she's okay. It's so weird in the house with just only having one dog. We don't like it. Nuh-uh. I mean, we only had Dixie on her own for about 8 months, and then obviously she went into foster, then she come back and we had her on her own for a couple of months, and then we fostered dogs, and then we got Lacey, and then it wasn't long after Lacey had gone that we had 7 puppies, and then we always had Alba, so we've hardly ever had, we've not even, well, we probably have had a year of just one dog in our house, and it just seems weird and horrible.
Even just for a couple of hours.
Yeah, it's just, it's not normal. I don't like it, Soph doesn't like it, Alba doesn't like it, and I'm sure if Alba was in the vets, Dixie wouldn't like it.
When she was having her skin.
Yeah, Dixie was well confused. But yeah, we're gonna go collect her now, so we'll let you know what she's like when we get her home.
So we've just got back from the vet. As you can see, Elba's there, snuggling Mummy. Charlie's there, and that little shiny little dot there, and that's Dixie, and she's got a polyfooty peg. And she's very drowsy and dopey and just exhausted, aren't you, baby girl? Yeah. I carried her in from the car, and usually as soon as I've picked her out of the car, she's like, alright then, Mum, let me down because I want to run in. And today, for the first time ever, I carried her all the way in and put her on the sofa. She's just exhausted. So this little monkey is going to look after that little monkey. Let me... I'm trying to get in, man.
Lift your head.
I got it.
You can still see it. Oh, baby girl. Oh, she's so drowsy. Good.
I want to see Elba.
Oh.
It's really cute. Apologies, would you like some assistance?
Yeah.
Are you up now?
Soph leant over, which is why I started going like this, talking to Alba, watching Alba.
I had to lean over because Dixie's on the floor with a little pot, the same as Alba. Although she's not quite at that stage, and Dixie's is just still a pot. But she tipped all the treats out, and she's led on her nice cushion, and she'd accidentally tipped them all out away from her. So I just went and picked them all up and gave them to her because she's still not 100%, is she, bless her?
No, she's
yeah.
not our pickle bean.
No, but as you've seen, but that's the first thing
She's eaten.
She's eaten. She had like a minuscule fleck of roast beef.
Which isn't like her at all.
No, usually if you get beef, she's like, nah. And Dixie's never like, nah. But she's like...
Yeah, we're hoping it's just still the sedation and pain meds.
I mean, she's licking out the pot that she had. Yeah, I knew you were going to do that. She's licking the pot that she had with the treats in it, which is a lot more than what she's done all day since, obviously.
Yeah.
So, you know, this morning was really amazing, and then, you know, that happened.
Yeah, so she'll probably be a bit dazed now until Saturday, because we've got Sunday. No. Yeah, because you've got pain meds for Thursday, Friday and Saturday, so she'll probably be dazed until Sunday.
Yeah.
But hopefully this will be the last of the problems.
But for the first time since today, ears. She keeps dropping that, doesn't she? Her ears keep going like this.
Yeah.
So. That's good.
Yeah.
We know that when Dixie's ears are like this,
She's in a bit of a happy place.
Yeah.
But we did go to Pets at Home and spoil them earlier, but we haven't given them the stuff yet, so
No.
we'll show you that tomorrow
Yeah.
if Dixie's up for it.
Yeah, because obviously it's not going to be fair to give them to them if she's not, because she's not going to play with it or eat it or enjoy it.
No.
So
Yeah.
she's shredding it. Oh, she's trying so hard because she can't use this foot to hold.
With her little claws.
She's just like got hers here, and then she's like, she's struggling. She's trying. My face is
So yeah, that just goes to show how your day can go from...
I can't. Hang on. I can't figure this out, guys.
You need to...
Oh god. Still don't even think this is working. Is that working? I'm not even aiming it at her. There we go. Get there in the end. Oh jeez. Stupid camera.
Nothing wrong with the camera, it's the user.
In my defense, if I'm using a face, like a selfie camera mode, I'm looking at it. If I'm using the front facing camera, it's what I'm looking at. So I'm not used to taking a selfie mode camera and trying to aim it at the mix.
But yeah, as I was saying, it just goes to show how your day can go from amazing to utter bollocks in the click of a fingers.
Yep.
And another thing that I'm really happy with is the fact that our girls are insured. So many people do not have their dogs insured, and a simple little thing like this could have cost, we don't know exactly yet, we're going to find out probably on Friday the actual cost, but it's going to be near about £500 at least.
Yeah.
Or at least a few hundred.
Yeah.
And we haven't got that. Whereas all we got to do is pay our excess and everything else is done. If she has any problems with her other dew claw, it goes on the insurance under the same thing.
And if in time this one was to grow back and we were to have issues with it again, any treatment for that will be on the same claim.
Be a continuation.
So we don't have to pay for that either.
We pay top whack for our girls. We're through Healthy Pets. We're not sponsored by them, we're just advising. But we are with Healthy Pets. We have the gold insurance for both girls. We pay about, I think it's about 25 a month.
Is that each?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have up to £7,000 coverage. Most insurers only cover up to about 3,000 or 4,000. So every time we say that to the vets, they're like, "Are you sure? Do you want to go check your paperwork?"
I mean, I'm pretty sure that in terms of Alba's treatment, we've hit the 3,000
Yeah.
mark. Because I'm pretty sure they remember saying to us.
That's why they said to go
we
double
need to
check.
check how high it is, how much cover we have.
So her treatment,
10.
7.
Oh.
So her treatment, if we was on like any other insurer that I know of, we would be having to fork out either like her treatment now, or we would have had to stop treatment.
Yeah.
Which for her would be devastating because this is working and it's given her a life.
I mean, you guys saw today, and she wasn't even. I mean, she was tired, but she could have carried on going. Whereas before, there's not even a hope in hell that she would have even managed 10 minutes playing like that at all. Whereas she was running around for at least 35, 40 minutes.
So yeah, people say, "Oh well, it's a lot of money each month," but if something happens to your dog, it's a lot of money all in one go. So weigh the difference.
Yeah.
So we highly recommend getting your dog insured. We haven't got our rabbits insured, but dogs.
Yeah.
100%.
And I also think that with dogs, not only do they injure
Oh,
themselves
geez,
quite
Alba.
easily, quite a lot of the time, because they can be quite dopey, but because it's a pet, if it's something bad or something quite expensive and you haven't got the money, they have no other option.
Yeah.
So having insurance, even if like they pay the first like $7,000 and then you have to pay from that point, still $7,000.
I mean, on our coverage as well, we've also got third-party cover. So if our girls were to run out in the road, yes, we're talking about you, and they can see you. If our girls ran out into the middle of the road and it causes a car to swerve because they don't want to hit the girls, but they fender bender, our insurance would pay out. So it's even simple things like that. And dogs do run out. There is that chance. So for what we pay to cover health bills, yes, accidental death, and third-party coverage, it's nothing in comparison.
No, and we just think about the fact that, like, I mean, yes, Alba's problems are basically, I wouldn't say they're minor, but they're not like a really bad accident.
No.
However, if she'd gone and got an infection in her foot when she had it cut all the time, and we couldn't have afforded to get it looked at, to get it treated, there is a high chance that if it's infected, because it's her foot, that the worst could have happened.
She could have lost her limb.
Yeah.
And it's all 4 feet that it was doing it on, so she could, like, a dog can't survive on less than, like, 2 feet at least, because I know you can get wheels now for them, but if she was to have that happen to 3 feet, she'd have had to have been put to sleep, and she was, like, 1 at the time that it all started. So, yeah, we recommend getting insurance.
Definitely. I mean, 25 quid each a month, their lives. You know, it's not...
But that's obviously the top whack. If you can't afford that, I mean, we go without luxuries to make sure that they have, like, the best.
But then we have the ability to do that because we don't drink, we don't smoke, so any money that's...
We don't go, we don't go out clubbing or anything.
No, so we've got a very simple sort of...
boring life.
Expenditure, yeah, exactly. We don't really have any other priorities, really.
Yeah.
So,
definitely recommend.
Even a low coverage, it's worth it. No.
She was really listening. Beautiful.
I'm tired as well.
Yeah.
She's been so good today. Literally.
She never lies like her and Dixies did today. Never.
Not with you.
No.
Or like with me. The only time she'll ever lie like that
is when they're on their own.
Yeah, when they're in the nook, really.
Yeah. So yeah, that's been all day. I don't know when I'm going to be getting the oxygen stuff sorted. I'm guessing whenever my team go back to the main hospital and the notes get wrote up and they ring through and do the prescription. As soon as the prescription goes through, we'll get it either that day or the next day. So fingers crossed it'll be soon. Yeah.
Alive!
Yeah! So, yeah. That's our day. It's just going to be a bit of a long vlog, but at least you got something different.
Yeah. Let's hope this never happens again.
That would be good. I just literally, the vets, for us to just walk in and say we've just been out with the girls and Dixie's dew claw is like hanging off. She's in the cupboard, what do we do? And they're just like, just bring her in.
Yeah, we didn't even finish the sentence,
no,
did we?
straight away she's just like, just bring him in. And she was like, the receptionist was straight out the back, and we were literally then sitting in the waiting room for about 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And she was gone, assessment.
I mean, the receptionist said, just bring her in so quickly, like, that I didn't realise that she'd said it, first of all, until she'd said it again. And then I was like, oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Because I didn't realise, because, like, with our old vets,
they would have said,
probably,
bring her back next week, that's the nearest appointment.
Yeah, we'll give you a bandage if you pay 20 quid for it.
Yeah.
And then...
This is Vets for Pets. They're amazing. I've always been under them when I had, like, Mr. Spice, which was my first rabbit that Soph then got to know. No.
Yeah.
And then we've got Nobby and Gizmo under Vets for Pets. So when they moved to Launceston, it was just amazing. The second they opened, we were straight round there.
Yeah, because when we used to live in Bodmin, they've got a Pets at Home, and we were always really, really hoping that they were going to put a Vets for Pets in there, but they never did.
Yeah.
And the nearest one, I think there was it Liscard?
I think so.
Yeah, and that's quite a drive.
It's too far.
Yeah. Whereas now,
they're on our doorstep, and they are fantastic. Yeah. Yay. So, yeah. Thank you for coming on our day with us.
Yes.
We hoped you liked it. It's something different.
Yes. We hoped you liked the beginning of our day.
Yeah, not so much. And the very sleepy Dixie afterwards. With her face. So, Soph couldn't see it first of all. She was just like, oh yeah, a little bit of her tongue hanging out.
She was just gonna be like,
but
like
no. It was amazing.
Not expecting that.
So, yeah. Tomorrow is back to boring, mundane stuff.
Although we do have stuff to do. We've got a fish tank to change and
Christmas decorations to put
Christmas
away.
to put away. If it's dry, I'm planning on cleaning out the boys. So
yay! So, on that note, we're gonna do the nebs and the meds, and we'll see you tomorrow, guys.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.